Happy.
Duckman, what's going on?
I'm sorry, really. This is just too perfect.
Duckman, glad you could come.
Baron von Dockenstein. Rocky congratiano to you and the blusher.
While I haven't a clue what you're saying, I'll take your air of bonhomie at face value.
What you said. So, where is the old trouble and strife, huh? Let's see what made this miss a hit.
Hi.
Why is everyone sneaking up behind me today?
Everyone, this is my lovely bride, Dana Reynard. Dana, this is Charles and Mambo and Ajax, and their Aunt Bev, her boyfriend Cornfed, his partner Duckman, his sister-in-law Bernice, her boyfriend King Chicken, and his cousin, international film star Kevin Bacon.
Benno, beaucoup de mazel tovs. And Dana, congratulations on being able to see what a kind and caring person Stein's got stashed inside.
Oh, thank you, Duckman. I'm glad you'll be our neighbor. He's really nice.
What a great couple.
All right, who are you and what have you done with Duckman?
Bernice, I don't blame you for being confused. The truth is, I have something to tell all of you. I'm in love. And you'll never believe who with. She must still be out looking for a parking... Whoa!
Here I am, my little lover man.
Honey Chicken?
Hi, y'all. So can you believe it? Me and Duckman and Adam?
Honey and Duckman.
Hey, what are you doing here?
He's with me and we're in love.
Really? Well, then what's the big deal to Kingy if we see each other?
Yeah, what's it to you, King?
Yeah, what's it to you, King?
Why? Nothing, of course.
Duckman, how did this happen?
It's a really romantic story. You tell him, honey.
Oh, I'm no good with stories. Well, okay. A few months ago, I realized that I couldn't control my drinking, because I was always drunk. I'd hit bottom. So I divorced Kingy. I set out to somehow change my life. It was tough, but I managed to get sober, and so far, stay sober. So, to celebrate, I decided to take a trip to New York.
Here's the meatball, here's the meatball.
That's right, honey bunny. Who was I seated next to on the flight to New York but Duckman? But then the plane developed, engine trouble.
There's a monster on the wing! There's a monster on the wing!
We thought we were gonna die! Fortunately, the captain was able to make an emergency landing. We were bruised and shaken, mostly bruised. But we were alive! And we realized we were also in love. By the time we got to New York, all we wanted to do was be with each other. Right, cutie butt?
You better believe it, my little chitlin goo. I knew Honey was beautiful and sexy and sweet and kind, but I also saw how strong she is, and how brave, and how much she believes in me. And I want to see it every day for the rest of my life.
Duckman, you magnificently sentimental bastard. Are you asking Honey to marry you?
Oh, well,
Don't answer that, Duckman. I have something to say. Bernice, what the idiot said touched me deep inside, where my desire meets my longing and causes love to bubble over the side of the glass that is my heart.
You should tilt your heart when you pour longing into it.
Bernice, this seems incredibly coincidental, but will you marry me?
But, should we? Do you think it would work? I mean, what do we really have in common other than an unquenchable lust for each other and a hatred of Duckman?
There's only one way to find out. In the movie Clue, which was your favorite ending? A, B, or C?
Why choose when the video cassette has all three?
Oh, baby! Will you marry me?
Yes!
Boy, real life really is stranger than fiction. Duckman, were you really asking me to marry you?
As a matter of...
Duckman, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but strange as it may seem, I'm going for the hat trick. Bev, no relationship I've ever been in feels this right, and I've dated Joan London. Will you do me the honor of giving me your hand in marriage?
Of course I will, Corny. Oh.
Cool.
Look, sweetie, I know that you were put on the spot. Duckman, you don't have to marry me if you don't want. I'll still love you just the same, and I'll still be your cuddle bug no matter what, okay?
Break out the Fresca! We're getting married!
Hey, am I the first one?
Yeah, King's not here yet, and the girls are fitting bridesmaids' dresses, or fluffing monogram napkin rings, or registering toilet seat cozy patterns, or something. They'll be here any minute.
In all the excitement, we haven't had a chance to sit as friends and reflect on the enormous changes we're about to go through. We should take some time to share. That's enough of that.
Thank God! To be honest, I was worried how the boys would react to my marrying my arch-nemesis' ex-wife. But they're really taking it well.
So it's decided, when this hideous marriage screws up our heads, Charles and I will stick up convenience stores.
And Ajax, you'll become a street hustler.
I'm way ahead of you.
I'm afraid the whole thing will get called off if the ladies don't stop squabbling over the wedding plans. Whose bonehead idea was it to do a triple wedding in the first place?
I believe it was yours. Oh, yeah. It was me. Forget it. Anyway, our problem is King You-Know-Who. Talk about pushy.
You're right. If that overgrown squab wags his finger at me one more time, I'm gonna break it off!
Don't you mean buck, break it off?
That raucous laughter can only mean one thing. A new dirty joke. Come on, let me hear it.
It was
Nothing.
Oh, no. I might think the laughter was at my expense. Oh, fine. Well, then maybe I'll just leave.
Kingy, are you throwing another one of your famous hissy fits? This really brings back memories of our marriage. Specifically of the millisecond.
Okay, everyone sit down! Let's try to spend one friggin' evening planning this miserable wedding without fighting. Oh, boy, was that not the right thing to say!
Well, sometimes I think you dread this wedding more than anything else on earth.
Now, Butter Buckles, you know that's not true. The thing I dread most is E's gossip show. There you go. Now let's all try to get along, okay?
Duckman's right. Now, we're here to plan a wedding. This is supposed to be a happy occasion, remember? Okay, listen. Now, let's just try to get to the real problems without finger-pointing, without blame, without accusations, okay? Great. Now, King, why don't you go first, since you're the one ruining this for everyone? I'm sorry. King, really, I was just kidding.
No. I'm well aware that you all resent me for taking over the wedding plans. It's just that ever since I was a little boy, I've always dreamed of the perfect wedding. The decorations and the bridesmaids' gowns and the flowers. Well, what little boy hasn't daydreamed about all that? I know none of you think the wedding coordinator matters, but I'm telling you it does! A successful affair has got to have a concept, an overriding theme that ties the decor, the food, the clothes, the entire experience into a cohesive whole.
A taffeta-tacular in Candyland?
Don't you just love it?
Yes, I love it. It's...
Yummy.
Yes, yummy.
Good. Then that's settled.
Well, on a less flesh-crawling note, I have a problem with the seating arrangement. My relatives are sitting by the band, and it'll be too loud. What do you mean? Our relatives are all the way in the back. By the kitchen. I'm talking about my